Yeah, so let's get into this. Let's see exactly what's going on. I don't know a whole bunch on it. I just watched one video on it, and we'll watch that video right now and see exactly what's going on over here on the... So from what I understand, this video is going viral with like 13 million views, and it's one of the workers at the motel that she stayed at. And let's just watch it and you'll see what it's about. Does that look good? Turn it up a little bit.
Shouldn't be posting this, but I probably shouldn't be posting this, but there is a TikToker on here whose name I'm not going to say just in case, who is known for going live, and she's been living out of a motel that I just so happened to work at. And we had to kick them out today and DNR them because they couldn't pay their bill, and I quote, because TikTok didn't pay me. They were disgusting.
So imagine not knowing who Tophia is, and then you're just cleaning out the rooms like you usually do, and you come across somebody like Tophia, somebody that is TikTok famous, and they're giving you an excuse like this. Oh, I couldn't pay because TikTok didn't pay me. Like, what? That's wild. Lucy with a $50 dono. That is
hashtag Sprouthood seedling halfway for someone else to have the awesome merch smiling face with hearts.
Oh, can we get some love and chat for Lucy? Lucy, thank you so much for the $50 dono. That's a huge donation. Guys, freaking spam those hearts for me. Lots of love and chat, please. Lucy, thank you so much. That puts us halfway to the dono goal. If we hit 100, I'm going to give away some merch, or give away a piece of merch. Whoever wins the raffle, everybody that donates gets put into the raffle. And then you get to whoever wins gets to select what they want. Thank you, Lucy. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's insane.
And I can confirm her room was disgusting. I can also confirm that when they were kicked out this morning, they parked outside of the parking.
Haley with the $5 dono. That puts us at $55. $55. What is that? We got what's math? We got $45 to go. Is that right? 45? Yeah, that's right. We got $45 to go. That's your first super too. Thank you, Haley. Let's get some love and chat for Haley. Thank you, thank you.
Lot. And their mom or grandma took a shit on the sidewalk.
All right, so just in case you didn't get the full context there, because this threw me off too. Leah with the $2 dono. Let's get some love and chat for Leah.
My last dabloons. I am broke teehee.
No worries. Thank you so much. Thank you for the $2 dono. So let's back it up a little bit so you can just fully take this in, because this caught me off guard whenever I seen it. I was like, what the hell?
Her room was disgusting. I can also confirm that when they were kicked out this morning, they parked outside of the parking lot, and their mom or grandma took a shit on the sidewalk. They're as disgusting as you think they are. That's the reason for the green screen.
Honestly, that caught me off guard, because I knew they were nasty, but like just in regards to like, you know, all the puppy pads, and you know, the dog was peeing everywhere, and they had a bunch of roaches, and probably like dirty dishes, dirty clothes, you know, not cleaning themselves properly. I didn't think they were taking shits on the sidewalk, you know, like, god dang. That's wild. It's like, I guess if you gotta go, you gotta go, you know, you can't hold that in. I can't remember if she has a condition to where she like has to use the bathroom. I can't remember if that was the case. We'll see if she has another one. I think she has.
When we do random inspections, your words, on rooms, it's because your room is disgusting. It's because we're worried that you're not taking care of it.
What's up, lady?
You don't let us in. You always refuse service, like you did. Every single week that I went to your room, you only asked for sheets, and you only opened the door this much so that I couldn't see into your room. The reason that we did random inspections on you was because your room was disgusting, and we were trying to keep up with that because you wouldn't let us in. You only let us in when we told you we needed to do a safety item inspection, which is just code for check and make sure they're not destroying the room.
Hey Chaz,
oh, and
how are
when
you
we gave
today?
you clean
Maid's
notices,
alive.
which means
Lol.
that your room is so filthy that you're on the verge of getting kicked out for it. That's the reason that I went into your room the last time that I went in, to make sure that you actually cleaned up. And you did a little bit, but like I said in my previous video, it was still disgusting. When we do
that is insane. Yo, Pie, thank you for the $5 dono. I'm doing good. All right, let's see. I think that's it with her. She's got this video.
And nothing makes any fucking sense in it.
That's because Disney... I'm about to head into work, so we'll find out if I have a job. Pretty sure I still do. But I just want to tell you guys, it would be one thing, and you, Tophia.
Okay.
You should hear this too. You were no longer a guest. She was no longer a guest at the hotel. All of those privileges go out the window once you are no longer a guest at the hotel. Now you're just a fucking crazy person, okay, baby girl? I'm not scared of you. I've seen how fast you can move, okay? Everything I said was true.
Damn.
You even admitted it on your fucking Instagram story, bitch. I don't know why you're still lying. You literally... All I said was you got kicked out because your room was gross and you didn't pay rent, which is exactly what fucking happened, okay? Also, you can get in so much trouble, baby girl Lisa, for filing a false police report. So have fun with that one.
So it seems like... Hold on, let me look and see if Tophia... I don't know if I'll be able to find it now. Seems like she put something on their Instagram about this. Oh, I bet you it's on the Reddit. Reddit's a wonderful place. They have everything you need. Tophiachu's charges have been dismissed. Let's see what else. She posted this on her story. You know, I'm not going to talk about her appearance or anything, but you can just see for yourself. She's not doing too good. Let's see if she's got anything on TikTok. If anybody has any links to anything that you want me to look at too, let me know. You know what we should do? Let's watch Leaping Lemur's video. I bet he's probably got everything in there. It's a 24-minute video, not bad.
I probably shouldn't be posting this, but there is a TikToker on here whose name...
Is there a compilation? Let me see, because I would like to see something like that first, and it would be good to have for when I make my video. It's probably on TikTok, right? Oh, we got a lot of new people joining Discord.
2 things demons hate.
Oh, I'm going to pull Sona up. Hello. Oh, bye. You were just testing the waters. Oh, you're back. Hello. You probably can't talk, right? Oh, now you can.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
I'm good. Let me get through these ads.
Okay. Let's see if I can find anything. Oh, hotel room. It's like you literally type in Tophiachu and hotel room pops up. Wait.
I heard that someone from the hotel, someone that worked at the hotel Tophiachu was staying at, put out a video on TikTok saying like their room was disgusting and we had to kick her out or something like that.
Yeah, so we just watched that video like 10 minutes ago, right before you came in here. And she said that Mama Chu took a poop on the sidewalk. Did you see that part?
Oh, yeah, I think I actually remember.
Apparently, hold on one second. Let me see what this video is.
So last night one of my friends sent me a video of the maid from Tophia's motel and I didn't believe it till this morning when Tophia was ranting about it, but the best thing I heard is when Mamachu crapped on the sidewalk like Tophia take that poor lady to the bathroom, not the outside. And the most insane part is when Squitcher showed what the inside of Tophia's motel room looked like. So Tophia, you will tell people that you are clean, but you'll live like dogs.
Okay, so this is her hotel room. Have you seen her hotel room? How do I say your name, by the way? Is it Sona? Or
Sonata.
Sonata, thank you. What is that from? What's that name from?
It's a music term.
Oh, okay, that's cool. You play music?
Yeah, I actually have Logic. I actually have Logic Pro open right now.
Oh, that's sick. You have to share some of your music in Discord sometime. But
I will if I ever get this song done.
Yeah, no worries. I mean, so let's look at...
Also,
oh, go ahead.
What happened to the door?
Do what?
What happened to that door?
So that's what I'm looking. It looks like they had something there on the front door to help keep it bolted, and then it looks
Someone
like
someone in your chat said I ate the door. Sorry.
Oh, well, why'd you do that? Yeah, I guess it was good, huh? And it looks like they were, I guess when they cooked food or something, they were just throwing it on the walls, like, or it was splashing on the walls. I don't know what was going on there. They might have had something sitting there. Oh, that might have, no, that's the floor. I thought it might have been the microwave or something. I don't know. What do y'all think that is on the wall? That's like the inner crevice of, I guess the refrigerator and the wall, which can get dirty sometimes if you don't take care of it. If you, especially
roach waste.
Do what?
Someone said that they think it's roach waste.
Roach waste? You think the roaches are just pooping on the walls?
Probably.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty dirty. I think the worst part is the wall, and then the door's pretty nasty. I mean, the bathtub doesn't, I mean, it looks kind of bad right there, I guess, but I don't know. I'm a guy, so that don't, I mean, well, there's like a outline on the tub right there. It looks like the water rose up and they just let it sit there or something. That's kind of nasty. But I like to have my house pretty clean. Like, I'm not going to be having food and stuff on the walls like that.
Calm back. Sorry,
You're fine. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about while you're in here? If not, I'm going to move you down. So nada?
Oh, I'm just kind of catching myself up on the Tophiachu situation, so I just...
Okay, if you have anything else you want to say, then just let me know and I'll pull you back up, all right? Does that sound good?
She blamed the housekeeper for the mess.
Yeah.
All right,
Wait, do you see a video on that? Of her saying that?
No, someone in the chat said it.
Oh, okay.
But honestly, I wouldn't surprise me because Tophiachu just doesn't take responsibility for anything.
No. No, she doesn't. All right, I'm going to move you down, okay? Thank you for joining.
Thanks.
All right. So that's a good video right there. Oh, wait, there might be something else. What is this?
All the calmer pop-up that says I continue to stay there.
Oh, let's see what this is. Tophia says hotel was already damaged when they got to the room. Oh, how convenient.
And also I want to address this because I just saw the calmer pop-up that says I continue to stay there. When you don't have a place to go because that's the only place you have, and there's no point in saying, hey, let's go sleep outside because we don't like the place we're living at, you're going to endure a place for so long because you don't have anywhere to go. So what was I supposed to do? Up and take my stuff and be like, let's just fly out of here. Let's just leave our room, even though we have no plan, no nothing. Like, that literally made no sense. I don't have to tell people what I was planning online. I already told my mom we can't do it anymore. Hello? And so what if our room was damaged? We had to accept it because that was the only place we had for now. Some of you guys have to understand that you have to plan things. Some people are just...
This comment right here, oh, you guys can't see it. This comment right here, it says, remember when she said she makes millions on TikTok? And I just want to take you guys back down memory lane real quick. Being about Tophiachu. Yes, there's still no, it was her full-time gig. No, it was her is detrimental to her. Tophia has been banned, and as of recent, Tophia has been banned from TikTok live streaming, which is detrimental to her TikTok career. Because if you don't know, it was her full-time gig.
With that being said, social media is now my full-time job. And for those people that said social media was never going to be a job for you,
I think my favorite part about this is hearing South Park in the background. It's just like, that brings back memories.
oh, it is now. We are there. I worked hard for this. I worked hard. I'm going to have a manager. I'm going to have lawyers, the whole nines. So, any videos that I do not like, I could copyright strike.
You know what's sad is that this is like a totally achievable dream for her if she would have just planned it out better. If she was just working and, doing the things that took a little bit of pain, like getting out there and socializing and stuff like that, she could have built a better foundation so she could have actually been doing, live streaming and the stuff that she likes to do. But she wants to do the live streaming because it's easier, right? Because it's low effort and it's, they say it's so hard, but when you're just sitting there, she's not really doing much. She just sits there and kind of consciously or unconsciously baits people in to troll her. She's a lolcow, so she's unconscious. She doesn't know that it's happening, but she's been told many times that what she knows what she's doing and stuff like that. So I don't know, but she, that's what's sad. It's like she's pushing for this dream and she thinks she's achieved it, but she's living a delusion, right? She's lying to herself. Yeah, she's like 30 now, I think. And that's like the toxicity of following a dream. If you fall too deep into it, you know what I mean? If you don't stick to the truth and if you start lying to yourself, then it becomes really toxic because you got to be realistic when you're doing stuff like that. And with that said too, you can also take leaps of faith, you can do stuff like that. But I don't see this being like a leap of faith because there's not really a lot of effort she's putting into it, I don't know I'm not sure when her birthday is. How does someone get as bad as her? Oh, I thought you said banned. I mean, a lot of the locals, they get benefits from the government and stuff like that, and that's how the system's set up right now. As far as I know, I don't know the full extent of it, but I mean, we fund this kind of stuff, right? We pay for this with our taxes from my understanding. It's like, because what do you do with people in society that don't want to conform to society and get out there and contribute? What are you supposed to do with people like that? There's only so much you can do to try to get them back on the right track. And then after that, it's just like, well, I guess they just do whatever, and we'll just take care of them, because you don't want to just kill these people, because that'd be messed up. So stuff like this happens, and then, or stuff like the other locales, and then they get online, especially like Daniel Larson. He was just really gullible and like would just believe everything that he was told, but the system tried to take care of him, but he decided that he was just going to be homeless instead, and and then his delusions got worse and stuff. So it's tough. It's all you can do is just try to prevent stuff like this from happening, but you can't prevent it all. Yeah, I mean, I feel empathy towards all these people that are going through this stuff that they're going through, because it's, they might want it on some level, but really like their true self, their true, the true human nature is like, we all want good for everybody, and we don't want to see anybody have to go through this. But then locales, people like to watch them because it's like looking at a car wreck. You don't want to look away. So it's like, so it gives some people, everybody watches it for different reasons. It gives some people a distraction, helps some people become aware of this type of stuff out there. It makes some people feel better, so. She was proud of this moment to be able to go full time and just stream basically and make, the Sims. She got banned for Sims, but that was pretty much what I wanted to show.
I'm not gonna say.
What else is there?
Or just spontaneous, and
oh yeah, we were watching this one.
And also I want to address this and so what if our room was damaged? We had to accept it because that was the only place we had for now. Some of you guys have to understand that you have to plan things. Some people are just spontaneous, and yes, people can be spontaneous, but in a situation where my family's safety is at risk.
Yeah, that's the delusion she's in. What is your name? Feisty. It's like in a weird font, so it's hard for me to read. Yeah, that's like the lie she's telling herself, right? So she believes that because it's easier for her to believe this lie of, this is my opinion. She believes that it's easier for her to believe this lie than to feel the pain and suffering of going to work at like Dunkin' Donuts or something. So she's lied to herself that this is what's going to work out, and I'm going to make it work out no matter what. And she's willing to do whatever it takes to do that, even if it means going online and crying that I'm homeless. Maybe it'll make people feel bad for me and they'll donate, or I'm a victim. So she's really playing hard into the victim mentality, and she believes she is, That's what happens whenever you lie to yourself so much. It warps your reality, and then you don't see like life in the truth, right? The way reality really is. So then your judgment becomes poor, and that's how people start to make bad judgments, bad calls, bad decisions. People begin to make bad decisions that form their lives, and they become homeless or something like that. The Sims woohoo in front of the kid that you have to actually download. You have to download a mod for that? Oh, okay. You don't know how true that is. Interesting. It would make sense that you wouldn't be able to do that. Like they would have some kind of thing on it to where you couldn't do that. Like it wouldn't come with the game, because that would be kind of weird to be able to do something like that in front of kids in a video game, in my opinion. Yeah, her mom's definitely enabling it. What's up, Diddy? Diddy took my oil too.
Why would I just up and take all of my stuff and be like, let's get out? With no plan. That makes no sense. So you're going to stay in a place that you have to endure, which is a horrible place, mind you. Well, the room, not some people are nice, right? I'm not going to be rude. Some people are nice there, some of the workers. It's just that our room that we got was the last room left, and I could see why, because other people probably passed it up, and we were the lucky ones that got it. Yay! We were so lucky we got a room that had the bathroom door was chewed. Our stove didn't work. Our refrigerator was broken for 2 months. And I just didn't say anything because, first of all, I feel like I bother people. Second of all, we were this close to like being thrown out because of online leaving false reviews. And we told them about a refrigerator. They never fixed it. So I didn't think they would fix anything else. Mind you, the wall socket where my air fryer plugged in exploded. We don't know why. And everything's pretty much damaged in that room from whoever stayed there before, which I'm going to say allegedly DV, because someone punched a hole in the closet door. Like, it looks like somebody went through a DV situation. Also, our sink, the pipe does not, the water does not go down the pipe. And there was a necklace that was stuck in the sink.
I mean, I don't know if there's proof out there of what it looked like beforehand or what, or if she says something that, you know, is going against what she's saying, that it was damaged before she got in there, which, you know, that could have been the truth. It could have been damaged before she got in there, but still there was like whatever that was all over the wall, and it was somewhat nasty. I don't know how you get stuff like that on the wall. That was probably the most disgusting part that I've seen.
We had to get that necklace out. Someone threw their necklace in the sink. Whoever the previous owners, but the previous people that stayed there, yeah, they damaged that room badly. So, of course, if you don't have anywhere to go,
and it is a motel,
you're going to stay at a place until you get a better place. Hello. We didn't have no place, so what was I supposed to do? Say, hey, let's go? Like, I was supposed to subject my family to the streets because the place was horrible? No, thank you. I tried to save it as much as I could, and I couldn't. And for...
Lady, yeah, I think I did cover her.
For someone to come online and to sum it up as, oh, because she didn't get paid from TikTok is crazy. It's none of her business nor your business. Why? And I don't have to explain what...
Well, didn't she tell her business? According to the motel worker, she said that Tophia said that she couldn't pay because she didn't get paid by TikTok. So you made it her business.
What we told the other lady in the front office when we paid our rent, because it's none of anyone's business. No one needs to know that. And we got the help that we needed, right? In a sense that she helped us a lot. And I'm not going to talk badly about her because, and I don't mention people's names because God forbid, I don't want people to get harassed. Oh, you was helping them live that. Like, no, I don't need people to be harassed for being kind. But there are other people there who could have been kind enough to be like, hey, we understand your situation. I was stressed. I didn't know what to do. You know, putting my family in danger like that is crazy. Now, you know, I got to walk around worried if people are not going to try to find where I'm at. Because now they know we're no longer there because of a housekeeper that you're defending. Please. Like, that was uncalled for. That was not necessary. And, you know, some people need to do the right thing. It was unprofessional, and leave it at that. I'm not going to say anything bad about her. I'm not going to say anything rude. I'm not going to incriminate myself. I'm just going to take it up with a pro bono lawyer and leave it at that. She can keep responding to troll comments. The more you keep responding, the more videos I have to send to your employer. So I would advise you, do not engage with people on social media. Have a nice life, and good luck with the trolls, because you just opened the door you don't even realize you opened. And when I say don't mess with these trolls, don't mess with these trolls. When you don't give them the information they want, or you don't talk about me, they're going to forever follow you. And when you lose this job, you're going to lose another job, and another job, and another job. These people are relentless. Do not engage with these people.
So do y'all think that the trolls, I don't think that the trolls are going to treat her the same way that they do Tophia, because I don't think she's going to be a locale. But do y'all think it was right for her to go on the internet and talk about Tophia's motel room? I feel like that raises an interesting question.
Wow.
Oh my God, my ears.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Wow.
When people make fun of you getting evicted from your apartment, about to be in a homeless shelter, so you end up in a room and still get made fun of for living in a motel. Just the way she made her eyes red.
That's awesome. Wow. That's awesome.
What else does she have going on? Yeah, we have 188 people in here. Welcome, everybody. Type 1 in chat if you're new here, if this is your first time in one of my streams. Can we get some 1s in chat if you're new to the stream? 2s in chat if you've been here before. 2s in chat if you've been here before. Your old apartment was $300 a month? Wow. That sounds amazing. Oh, she got something else?
So I want to talk about this because this needs to be said. There is someone that was verified.
This is 10 minutes long. That's crazy. What's up, everybody? Welcome. Welcome, everybody. It's nice to meet you. Thank you for stopping by, watching the stream. Make sure you guys join the Discord. Chat with us in there after stream. Hang out. Chat with me and all the awesome people from the community. We got awesome moderators in there, too.
I like your content that she commented. It's not racism, and she's walking to work. So I'm going to tell you. The only time that she's seen us was 4 times. And the 4 times that she's seen us, we were in our car. We've all been in a situation where we're stuck in traffic or we're in the car. When nature calls, right? You have to go to the
Oh, she's about to talk about her mom pooping on the sidewalk.
restroom. And we went to the...
Which is just like the weirdest thing for me to say. That's just like a weird sentence to come out of. You know, see, it's so interesting because you come across things when you're watching locales and making videos about them. and you say things that you would never, and you think things that you would never think or say. It's just so, it's crazy.
The thrift store, was just newly built, to use the restroom. So she walked to work, which is okay. I'm not saying she doesn't have a right to walk to work. She walked to lunch and was filming. While she was filming, we were sitting in the car. Mind you, we cannot move because the car's not movable. We can't tow it. I even told my mom we have to move because she's going to keep harassing us. We're going to have to try to figure something out. It's expensive to tow it to where we need to tow it. Towing is expensive. Everyone knows that. Tow companies are super, super expensive. We do not have the money right now. We were trying to save. We were hoping maybe we could get someone to tow it or get a tow. We couldn't. The cops harassed us, which is why we had to tow it. So we're not there because the cops forced us to tow it. And he had to bother people early in the morning to tow it, my brother. But anyways, not that he's bothering, but you know. So, anyways, the maid walked to work, which was fine. She walked to lunch. Mind you, I had got a message before I had seen the maid or the housekeeper, because people get mad I call her maid housekeeper. I received a message from someone saying,
why was she so stuck on talking about the maid walking to work?
Don't let the maid film you, or the housekeeper. People are telling her to film you. And I was like, okay, thank you for letting me know. So I have a right to film. It's public property. Her job is not there, mind you. Her job is right behind us. Okay, and she could walk to work if she wants to. But she was liking comments about filming me. She was literally liking and responding to comments about filming me, saying, I'm going to try to see if I can film. Why are you trying to film us if we're just sitting in our car not bothering you? Mind you, I didn't look her way. I didn't antagonize her. I didn't do anything towards her because I wasn't looking towards her way when she was walking by. I just happened to look because I'm in a car looking at things, right? I have a right to look.
I want to see this video of her getting filmed. Which, you know, people can record in public and stuff like that if they want to. But, you know, it is interesting to know the intentions of why they were recording and stuff like that. I wonder if this was the person that was doing it or if it was somebody else. It seems like it was this person, but I don't see a video or anything.
And I see her walk by and I said, that's the maid. And I said, watch, because she was liking comments about filming me. So, of course, I'm going to be on alert because you just doxed my brother's car. Mind you, she doxed my brother's car. And she says she shouldn't have done what she did by making the first initial video, but she did it anyways. So then, the 4 times that she's seen us, we were sitting in our car. So, how would you know if we're using the restroom on the sidewalk if you've only seen us 4 times? And so she walked to work. She was going to lunch, I assume. Probably not, just to act like she's just going to lunch so she could film us, because that video that she filmed where she's under trees, that's the video where she was right next to us as we were in the car when she was filming. So then she walks back to work, and after that I didn't see if she walked home. I'm not paying attention to her. I'm looking, and she just happens to be where I'm looking, so I have to pay attention because she's over here saying she's gonna film me and playing victim, like she needed to call the police and file the police report. Like what? Mind you, there's people in her comment section about a whole nother dude that lived where we live that she made a video saying that it's my brother that is threatening her, but she doesn't even say, hey guys, that's not him. So now my brother's threatening her, even though she was talking about a whole nother dude that stays there that, you know.
So I'm trying to follow. Someone in the chat said, listening to her explain makes my brain hurt. Same. Basically, she's upset that the maid was recording her. Is that correct? Happy with the $10 dono.
What has happened to America when an elderly person can't take a shit on the sidewalk without being judged?
I know, right? Like,
mind you.
What's going on in the world? Thank you so much, Happy. Let's get some hearts in chat for Happy. Yo, by the way, if y'all want to do another giveaway, we're at 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're at $70 away from doing another merch giveaway. If y'all want a chance to get this merch, we'll do another one. This is the merch. So $70 more and we'll do another giveaway. And I'll just put in everybody's name again that has donated. I gotta use the restroom though. I'm gonna let this play for a moment So we got something in the background, and I'll be right back. Also, if you want to check out the merch, there's it's pinned to the top of the chat there. And join the Discord.
Albuquerque, okay? The bus stations, right? The bus station where the public buses go used to have it open for people to go use the restroom. Homeless people started damaging it. It started getting damaged in there. They closed it off. You can no longer use the restroom. Greyhound is next door, right? You have to be getting a Greyhound bus to use the restroom. Downtown, a lot of businesses require you to be a paying customer to use the restroom. You cannot use the restroom unless you're a paying customer. So if you're downtown by bus and you really got to go to the restroom, sorry, there's no restrooms for you. And especially disabled people, like the bus station closed off the restrooms to people for them not to use it. So everywhere you look, like Tent City, right? Tent City used to be a place where I used to go walk that way. It smelled like an outhouse because people use the restroom. Of course, downtown, there's no places to use the restroom because you have to pay. Calling someone an animal and saying that they're pissing and crapping on the sidewalk, calling a human being, especially a homeless person, an animal, when we've all been in a situation that we've had to use the restroom somewhere because we needed it badly, and saying it's not racism? Mind you, I mean, if I'm a black person, of course it is racism. What was her reasoning for calling me an animal to use the excuse that we were using the restroom on the sidewalk when she only saw us 4 times? Mind you, we had been parked there for 3 days. And the day that we were parked...
Did she just say it was racism because that woman called her an animal for using the restroom on the sidewalk? What? Is that what she said?
There was a Sunday when they're closed. I believe it was the 28th, the 29th, the 30th. The 29th, the 30th, the 31st, I believe. And the 3rd, and then the 1st.
Maybe she just doesn't know the definition of racism or something, or she just doesn't know the proper word for how she's describing how she feels. I understand that, if you got to use the bathroom and you have something, a disability or something like that, you can't hold it in, right? You got to go. So it's just like, that's the reality they live in. If you're homeless and all you got is a car and there's no bathrooms nearby, I understand that. It's probably not the best to be pointing and laughing at somebody that, is going through something like that. And with that said, also, I mean, they set themselves up for all this to happen, right? Like, they're in this position because of themselves. So they're prone to that kind of criticism and that kind of, what's a good word for people, ridicule, people pointing and laughing and stuff like that. But it's still sad, it's like people shouldn't have to be doing that, but it's like they did it to themselves. I zone out when she speaks. I zone out too. I just try to listen for the key points. I'm like, all right, wait, what'd she just say?
We might have been there 4 days, 3 days. I can't remember, but I'm a literal human being that deserves decency and respect. I'm a human being.
So the problem is that she doesn't respect herself, and that's a lot of the reasons why a lot of people don't respect her. It's like, it's because her inner world doesn't reflect her outer world, right? You get treated the way you treat yourself for the most part. And of course there's exceptions to that and stuff like that, but it's all about your vibe and what you give off, what you're thinking on the inside, how you feel about yourself. 2 times speed. I really should 2 times speed it. Yeah, see, they can go to a homeless shelter, but I also don't know their circumstance. I think she said something about having a tower car, so they would have to walk there or something. So who knows? It's like, it's very nuanced, right? It's like, it is dehumanizing. They did do it to themselves. It's like, but they need help, but they've been getting help, and it's just a nasty soup. Best words I got for it.
I am homeless. I can't move in my car. You're harassing us constantly saying, oh, well, she's going to work. She has a right to go to work, but when she's liking comments saying she's trying to record us and she puts on sunglasses and a hat to try to disguise.
She's confusing me when she says what she says right there. She has the right to go to work, and then she's liking comments. So is she like in the comments of Tophia's videos, liking them and then recording her on the side too? Some of y'all making some funny comments.
Herself, so we wouldn't think anything suspicious. That's That's not right. And I even said there was comments, and I showed my brother comments. It's a public property. We have a right to film. Her work was not there. So if you're liking comments trying to film me, that's a problem. For my safety, I'm gonna film because I need the proof. And you literally admitted it in videos. She admitted it in videos. So her walking by and literally liking comments and responding to comments saying she's gonna film me does not make her case any better when she keeps walking by. Mind you, she could go to work. Like, I'm gonna say, yeah, she went to work, but she's trying to disguise herself.
She's trying to get that content
with a cap and a hat to film us because she says she was. Mind you, she literally docks what my brother's car looks like. What was the reason for that? Why is she acting like she's a victim when we just left the place? We didn't even call. Mind you, the lady that worked there said, I would allow you guys back. I would work with you, but corporate said, we can't have you here because of issues with rent. It had nothing to do with our room being dirty. Mind you, she's just trying to use that, using my situation to make money and make herself look good when that's not what the lady told us in the office. And after my brother took what he could from the room, he got all the important stuff because he had someone moving him. He didn't know how long he was going to have them for. So he had the person moving him. So he hurried up and got everything that was important that we needed and left the other stuff. And she ran real quick after that and started filming. Mind you, our stuff was sitting there for...
Is that the real Anaconda sin in the house? Have y'all seen my video on Anaconda sin? I'm curious. Anaconda, would you like to tell everybody if all that stuff you said was real, or were you just making a joke out of it? I'm curious. Tell me. I feel like I need some kind of music for this. It's all real? Well, that's a little disturbing. Just in case you guys haven't seen that video, I need you to go watch it so you understand.
Just cause I feel proud to be a sprout
Lucy!
seedling.
Thank you for the $20 don't know Lucy. Today, there's that video. Can we get some love in chat for Lucy? Lucy, quit donating. You've donated so much today. Thank you so much. That puts us halfway to the next giveaway. If you guys want to enter for merch, donate whatever, and when we reach $50 more, then we'll do a get. It's actually $46. It might be the real one. Oh, my cat's knocking everything over. But who knows, you know? It looks like her name though, from what I've seen. Nope, don't do that, Randall. Yo, oh, so I do plan on setting up a cat cam. I want to get like a bed or something over there.
Awesome.
Where was it? Which one was it? Oh, here we go.
Almost a day and a half.
How do I say that name? Nivik with $2.79. Thank you so much. And Mary Beth with $5. Thank you guys. Let's get some love and chat for them.
Day. And she's too busy filming TikToks and not doing her job. So I don't know. I mean, me personally, I would not call homeless people animals for using the restroom out.
I like how she throws in, oh, she's too busy doing TikToks and not her job. She's like trying to get any kind of hate in there that she can.
Outside, considering how Albuquerque is, it is very hard to go to the restroom unless
yeah, it is ironic too.
You have a home or you're a paying customer. I can't help it, right? And like I said, I didn't use the restroom on the sidewalk when she was walking by. I don't know. I don't appreciate being called an animal, considering the fact that I'm not an animal. I'm a human being. Like, it makes you feel unhuman.
I mean, we're all kind of animals. Pie, thank you for the $1. But I see where she's coming from. But it's like, what are you doing? You know, you gotta take care of yourself. If you don't want to be called an animal, don't act like one.
And sometimes people are like, well, that's not racism. Okay. I mean, you got it. But if it was any other black person being called a gorilla, a dog, or some sort of animal, you guys would have an issue with it. But
wait, a dog?
In this case, it's not racism. Even though I was just sitting in my car, I wasn't even using the restroom. You got it. Have a good...
All right, well, that's that. What's this one?
As a biological woman that has dual citizenship.
First of all, you can't even pronounce Kamala's name correctly, and
all right, let's see what else there is. How's everybody doing today? Thank you guys for stopping by the way. I think that's pretty much it, right? Let's make sure we've seen all of these. Rep Squad, what's up, Repzilla? How you doing?
Maid? Bitch, I'm a housekeeper. I cannot describe to you the smell that was emanating from that room.
Oh God. How did this all start? Was it? I'm assuming it was this video, right?
Ty for keeping me company while I makes hormone medication cool.
Yo, I got you, David. Thank you for the $5 dono. Repzilla with the $10 dono. Let's get some love in chat for those two. Thank you guys.
Chillin'.
That puts us at, we need 20 more dollars and we'll do another merch giveaway. 20 more dollars. And then everybody that donated, I will put your name into the will and then we'll do another spin. All right, where was I? My brain's everywhere.
Maid? Bitch, I'm a housekeeper. I cannot describe to you the smell that was emanating from that room. I could even smell it on her brother when we would pass each other when I was on my way into work and he was going to the Circle K up the street. It's not apartment style living, it's an extended stay hotel and it is a dump. For my own safety, I'm not going to be dropping the name of the hotel that I work at on the internet to a bunch of strangers. But I promise you I'm telling the truth. Why would I fucking lie about this? I only ever went in their room once, and that was like the week after they got a clean notice, which means that their room was so disgusting that we almost had to kick them out and they had to clean it up to not get kicked out. It was still disgusting and it smelled like ass. I'm pretty sure we had to throw away every single set of sheets that we gave them. They refused to ever let us actually come in and clean, which is part of the reason they got kicked out. And I will do everything in my power to
Tophia said that wasn't the reason.
to get you pictures and videos of that room, because no one that I work with gives a shit. I mean, there's really not anything to tell except for the fact that they were just disgusting people and you could smell their room a mile away. They only ever wanted sheets. They would barely ever let us into the room. Not that we wanted to go in because it was disgusting. This is not a nice hotel. It's not apartment style. Like, it's literally a shithole. It's where the fucking New Mexico government used to send people when they got out of prison. Like, this is the same hotel that had the guy jacking it in the fucking courtyard, and the same one where a week prior to that they arrested a frickin' pedo. He was not living it up.
Oh my God, you're her maid. She talked about she used to brag that she had a maid at her apartment style living. That's funny. Oh, 10% higher volume. Let's see if there's anything else. What's this?
Yes, I do still have a job. And I want you guys to know that my district manager would have said all the same shit that I'm saying about her, only to her face. I will also say the room is a little bit cleaner than I expected. It's still disgusting. It smells like piss, body odor, and fucking 10-year-old cooking grease. Like, there's so much grease on the light bulb over the stove that when I turned it on, it smelled like something was cooking.
Ew. Leah, thank you for the 99 cents. Okay, so this is the video we saw earlier of all the nasty stuff. If you don't know who Tophiachu, you need to go, who Tophiachu is, you need to go watch my video on it, legit. Just go to my YouTube channel and type in Tophiachu.
Here's all the brand new sheets we've been bringing them that they haven't been using. I don't want to know what that is.
I think there was poop on the sheet.
They're also currently still parked up the street in the same spot. The shit is still behind their car. I would get you a picture, but I don't want to get that close to them. Yes, I do still have a job.
Please don't get a picture of the poop. Please. Jesus. Oh, God.
Did I though? Did I put the trash in your room? Is that your handwriting? Why is your handwriting where your address goes? If you are receiving this, why did you write your address here? Because far be it from me to make assumptions, but I don't think anyone working at Harvard has the handwriting of a 4-year-old.
I wonder why she posted that one. What's that about?
So apparently Tophia wants to call the police on me.
Oh, so this is the video that Tophia was talking about. Darian, what's up? How you doing? Thank you for the $5 dono. First time in the live stream, or first time sending a super in the live stream. Thank you.
Honey. Only one of us is breaking the law right now, and I did call the cops on you, okay? I called the cops and reported a suspicious vehicle because y'all have been sitting there all day and all night, shitting and pissing on the sidewalk like animals. And then I also told them that they need to do a prior welfare check because there's an elderly woman living in the car with them now. So have fun dealing with that, bitch.
God. So she said like animals. She didn't necessarily call them animals.
So my bad. Actually what happened was the community outreach mental health professional people that sometimes go with cops to these kinds of calls came out instead of the police, so it was just them. One of my coworkers, because I wasn't there, I called the police like after I was like done, like about to leave. So I left like right afterwards. But my coworker sent me a picture because they're like right outside. They're not in the parking lot, they're outside the parking lot. But she sent me a picture of the back of a, like zoomed in on the back of what I assumed was a cop car, and she never gave me any more context. So that's on me. I spoke too soon without validating it. When those people knocked on the car door, and again, I heard this from a coworker because I wasn't there. When they knocked on the car door, it took them like 10 minutes to get out of the car, and now I don't know if that means like they struggled for 10 minutes to get out of the car, or if they just refused to get out of the car for 10 minutes. Regardless, they were there when I went to work this morning, still in the same spot. And here's the thing, it is illegal to stay on the side of the road for an extended period of time. They've been there for like 2 full days, like 2 days, 2 nights. Unfortunately, I can see their car from like most places in the hotel. Every time I looked over there or happened to look over there, they were still there. They never moved. Where else would...
So what are they going to do? Are they just going to live in the car as long as they can? Surely they're going to get towed by the cops or something, right? Lucy, thank you for the 2 months, Lucy.
Feeling rather nauseated and speechless. Great job with all this coverage, dude. Seedling.
Thank you, Lucy. I appreciate that. Was kind of in the mood for chocolate ice cream, but that's not a good idea. Probably wait until after the stream. Was that loud? Let me turn. I'll have to go in and adjust it for on the Streamlabs after. Sorry about that, guys. Whenever it comes, I'll turn the audio down.
That they be going to the bathroom. Which brings me to my first point. We have safe outdoor spaces, which are like basically city-run places with bathrooms and other amenities and things like that, like basic needs, where people who are either living in tents or specifically for people who are living in cars, trucks, RVs, etc. Can live. Okay, so they have access to all of that.
They should just go there.
Okay, they don't need to be sitting on the street, and also her mother does not need to be living in that car. First and foremost, the least thing that could happen is she could get a blood clot, okay, just from like sitting and not...
Yeah, that's not good to be sitting in that car like that, for sure.
Moving around. Also today, our property manager was telling me that he, on several occasions in the middle of the night, anywhere between like midnight and 3 a.m., has had to like go, either overheard it himself or had another guest hear it and call him and tell them that someone was screaming at their mom. That Tophia was screaming, like they screamed at her all the time, and like several times he would have to go and knock on the door, and a few times he had to call APD, I think. Like, they're like literally abusing her. I find it kind of...
Oh, wow. You know, that's interesting because I'm assuming that she doesn't know anything about the Tophia lore, and she's just verifying everything that we already know, which, you know, makes that whole thing stronger, that she is doing those things.
Awful that they won, that they didn't do anything. Like, they even sent the right people, and they didn't do anything. They just left this poor woman with these animals. Also, a lot of you are commenting that I'm like, oh, she's gonna sue you for defamation, or like, that only applies if what I'm saying is not true. It's not defamation if it's true. Like, how is that defaming your character when you're the one doing these things? And also, how is she going to pay for the lawyers? I heard from another coworker of mine that they were watching her videos or whatever, and I guess she said something about calling corporate, and guess what? They did not care. Because I didn't do anything illegal, and I didn't do anything technically wrong, okay?
And give me 1 second, Ribzilla. I want to look and see what else.
So my bad.
What else there is. Wow, she's got a lot on this, doesn't she? I wonder if all these are on her.
You guys want to see one of my favorite parts of cleaning? Sometimes these get like really full of water somehow, and like the whole bottom of this will be covered in ice. And sometimes if you're lucky, you can get it all out in one piece. You guys want to see?
That might be it, actually.
I don't.
My chat quit working. Let me see. I got to refresh it. Okay, there we go. I can see you now.
Have a lot of stories. In fact, I don't have like really any stories because I never interacted with her because they stayed in the room like the gross mole people that they were. But I can tell you that the reason they had roaches is because their kitchen was absolutely fucking disgusting, and it had food on it that was probably older than my nieces and nephews. Always. Okay, the roaches were their fault. Also,
Roach Chew.
So the people working the front desk are wonderful, nice people that are good at their jobs. The only time that the staff at the hotel, myself included, are going to be less than nice to a guest is when they are less than nice to us. Okay, we match energy. Do you understand what I'm saying? Actually, you know what? How about this? I'm gonna keep doing TikTok the way that I've been doing TikTok. Okay, I'm not trying to be an influencer. I'm not trying to be famous. I wasn't trying to make money on TikTok purposely, but I am now. And that would just be something to supplement my income. You know, it wouldn't be my whole job.
So she's definitely going to be running with this. She's trying to make income off of this. So she's going to be running that. She's now officially a Tophia storyteller, documenter. Her page is now about Tophia. She's running with this. She's going to be making money.